Hey YouTubers, welcome back to our channel. In this homestead video we're going to show you how to make a wood drying rack. A little bit different from the ones I've seen on YouTube in the past here. This is very simple. You do the 3 concrete blocks and we're going to use some rough cut 4x4 pine I had. I see a lot of folks doing 5-footers. I prefer just doing 4-footers. So you take an 8 obviously and cut it in half instead of using a 10. And this is what I had. Kind of cheaping out on this one, but that's the name of the game. It doesn't make any sense when you got your wood pile and you're putting more money into the wood to dry your wood. So this is how we're going to do it. We got a bunch of birch we're going to get seasoned up here, and if you do the 5-footers, this is 4. I mean that's plenty good. It's we don't want any more rocky and rickety than that. I don't have to restack this another time. I've handled this probably a lot of this wood 3-4 times, and the name of the game is efficiency, and the less work the better. So what I have here is 3 cinder blocks with my 4x4s popped right in them, and basically this is an old 2x10 treated board that we had laying around the homestead here. We're just going to use that. I see a lot of folks are using just 2x4s, but I'm going to use the 2x10. And underneath that I got some old car wash mats. And on the homestead, a lot of times you got to think farming, same thing, planting a year down the road. And of course we're seasoning our wood for next fall to use. And we have car mats underneath here. And the purpose of the car mats under there is we have very fertile black dirt soil underneath here that we're gonna use for a garden next year. When we bring this wood down next year, this will be a good little planting area. So that's the name of the game, and that's what we're going to do. These car mats are just plastic. They're heavy duty. They're rugged. For years I stacked my wood up on pallets, and I just didn't like that. You know, the rusty nails, walking on the pallets in the dead of winter. Your pallets break down. They start to break, and stuff happens. So anyways, what I found out is best with the 2x10s is I start out with little longer ones, flat. Okay, you don't want to start your bottom 2 or 3 rows with these rounds like this. They're going to want to roll around on you, and it's going to make your pile a little more rickety. So what I do is I start with the longer ones, like I said, the flats on the bottom. And that seems to work out pretty good. And just keep plugging away here for 5 minutes to get the name of the game. And we're going to do a lot more videos on homesteading, lake life here in northern Minnesota. You know, a little bit of fishing, outdoors stuff. Been at this a long time. Same thing year after year, but you know what? It's a good way to live. People think you're crazy, but when I was younger, I didn't like to stack wood. But as I got older, you know what? It's not so bad. It's good exercise, and we plug around a little bit at it, and it's actually fun, a little bit relaxing. And like I said, you're planning ahead, and we know we got next year's wood supply covered. Now we're gonna have about, I don't know, probably 12 of these probably filled up of hardwood between the maple, some ash I have, and this birch. We have 12 of those stands like that. Like I said, they're about 8 feet long, roughly this plank is. So we have 12 of those filled for next year. We'll be in good shape on the hardwood. And also I like in the early season, October, and this time of the season, I'll burn a little bit of poplar. It doesn't burn as hot, and you go through a little bit more of it. So that's what we use in the seasons where it's a little bit easier. It's not quite as cold.
And usually that's just to clean up dead trees around the property.
Yeah, pretty much. Just spring cleanup, fall cleanup.
We're not even through this winter. We're already planning for next winter.
Yeah, I think this is next winter. We're in April. and we had 6 inches of snow 3-4 days ago, and yesterday we had 2 more inches. And winter just doesn't want to give up here, which is fine, because what's going to happen is as soon as this snow goes, I mean, we're gonna have a couple of 70-degree days and the mosquitoes are gonna be out. We like to get this outside stuff done because if we're gonna fight bugs, we might as well go fishing. Okay, so you get the gist of what we're doing here. And now we can start with our rounds up here. We just fill in. I like to pack these as tight as I can, but I mean, we're not doing a Jenga puzzle here, so let's put them in where they need to go and move on. Okay, so we're just gonna give you a little gist on how we split the wood and how we process it over here. This time of year, the wood cracks real easy, and we're gonna split a bunch of wood. Okay, and this is how we destroy a wood pile real quick. I can tell the temperature out here now. We've got about 40-45 degrees today. Maybe it was up to 50. Now we're dropping down a little bit, but this wood's it was just freshly harvested. It's gonna split pretty fast. So it's we do have a wood splitter, you know, for the bigger stuff that's got a lot of knots, but for the little bit of effort it takes to knock this out, we're just gonna split a bunch of this real quick. This is how you destroy a wood pile. Swing and a miss. Well, this one's kind of dry. A little bit of frost in the ground makes it a little bit of a challenge to keep the wood upright. I could balance this a little better, but I'm getting old. I gotta catch my breath. Okay. And that's it. We've got another 2 rows for the wood rack. Thanks for watching.